I want to share the most important reasons why I decided to merge with EXP. The most important is the rev share downline. Did you know that there's a competitor out there, another cloud-based brokerage that does rev share, but it's only 5 levels. But here's the thing, you don't collect rev share unless you personally are in production. What? That totally defeats the whole point. Why in the world would you want it where you had to personally stay in production in order to collect rev share? That's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Have you ever wanted something and got it, but it didn't make you feel the way you wanted? For me, growing the company to 20 states was great, but it took a huge toll on my health. I was winning on the outside, but losing on the inside. Our deepest needs can't be met by success alone. My priorities are faith, health, family, and wealth. And now I want to start teaching people how to not trade time for money. I want to teach people the principles from my book, Delegate Everything But Sex. I want to teach people how to be profitable. The way that we were the most profitable was when we were selling 1,500 homes in 1 year in one little area, and it came down to one thing, marketing. Our marketing dominated. You know how when you go to Moe's, they say, "Welcome to Moe's." Well, it's MOE, marketing over everything. And that's what I want to teach other people how to do.
Owning your own brokerage isn't for everybody. Matter of fact, I don't think it's for anybody. And here's why. It's a dream of so many people to own their own brokerage. And at one point, it was for me. And now I don't feel like it's the best move. And let me tell you why. It used to be that most brokerages were on a 50-50 split back in the 90s. And now if you take all the companies, take the 495 flat fee models, the 70-30 splits, and you combine them all up, the average brokerage makes 10% gross profit. That's gross profit. That's before expenses.
Revenue is for vanity, profit is for sanity. When you run your brokerage and try to imitate EXP like I did, we were running rev share, meeting with attorneys, processing commission, spent $2 million in technology, managing web developers, accounting, admin. The expenses are outrageous. We were making more revenue when we grew to 20 states, but we were profiting so much more.
Ownership in a company is absolutely imperative to me. When I was younger, I was at the salon with my mom and I told her, I want to be a hairdresser when I grow up. And she looked at me and said, you should be the salon owner instead. She said, because when you become 50, 60, 70, you still want to be working a little bit, but you don't want to be on your feet all day and pulling people's hair. And it's just exhausting. It's physically exhausting. You want to do something where you own the business, and while you're away, you can still be earning money. And I never forgot that. The second thing that really impacted who I am is that when I was younger, when I was about 12 years old, my mom and dad got divorced. And when my dad left, before we were in a really upper echelon neighborhood. And then when they got divorced, I moved to a middle class neighborhood and I moved away from all my friends. And right then and there, I made the decision that I'm not going to let a man decide where our family lives. I'm going to make enough money to make sure that our family lives where we want to live. It doesn't matter if my husband leaves me, which I know he's not going to, but I'm just saying, I know that I can provide for the family. And that was a vow that I made. And now I want to help other people in doing the same thing. I want them to have ownership in the company. And so that was really important to me. And so that's why I created my own company. Then I realized EXP was doing everything that I wanted in a company. They had ownership stock, and now my agent stock is all public. And so that's really exciting. And I really wanted to have a company where I could be in all 50 states, and now I'm in all 50 states in 24 countries. I was talking to leadership and I was laughing. I was like, well, you guys copied me on the first 3 levels opening up. I said, every one of those EXP agents should be licking my shoe tops. I copied so much from you and you didn't mind. And now it's like we just get to lock arms and do it together. And I will tell you, it is truly the best thing for our agents. It's the best thing for our family. And I'm super excited.